Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to be challenging the level 60 version of the Wednesday-Thursday joint battle, which is the Imperial invasion. So, the setup is incredibly important, which is Vargas on the right with Leon, Liana in the center here to use again on Leon, just in case, Bernhard in the center, Liana here, and then Leon on the left. So, let's begin. I'm just doing a second recording of this because of the random chance of Altemuller with his Gale activation. In the first recording, Gale never activated, so I'm just doing a second recording to see if Gale activates here. If it does, then, you know, you get to see how I counter it. If it doesn't, well, it didn't. So, first attack, Leon attacks the lance. Takes a lot of damage, but survives, and hammers lance down. That right there is kind of an equipment test. If you have enough equipment to survive it, then you're okay. If you don't have enough equipment to survive this attack on Lance, you're already in trouble. You need better equipment right there. In any case, Lance is down. Now it's time to draw Vargas in the center. And I'll faction buff right here. So everyone gets the faction buff bonus. And with the faction buff bonus, which for Bernhard is battling units you have a class priority over, you increase an extra 20% damage. It means Leon, with the 1000 hooves, will instantly kill off this infantry. Because he's getting 20% damage from the faction buff and another 20% from the class priority. Now, Vargas on the right is important because he needs to move down here to draw Emmerich's attack. If Vargas was not on the right, Emmerich has a chance of moving into the center. And if he moves into the center is in trouble. So that's why Vargas and Leon on the right is absolutely critical to success here. By putting Vargas up and, you know, activating Unbreakable Guardian, Emmerich is guaranteed to attack Vargas. Just like how I basically forced Vargas to attack my Bernhard. So both enemies are fighting the unit that counters them, so that you can easily finish them off. Alright, so both units in desperate need of healing, so let's apply prayer. If I prayer here, everyone's affected, so let's do that. Heal for the whole map. And I'm going to move Bernhard back a tile. Or two. Like so. And then send Leon attacking Vargas. The reason for this is because my Leon still had the chivalry buff, so I might as well do some free damage here. And by moving back like this, my Bernhard, who has parry, will protect both of these targets. So when Vargas moves up to attack, he's going to hit Bernhard instead of these two guys. Alright, so that's it for the right side. Or that's it for my side. On the right, Vargas continues to fight Emmerich and kills him. Done. So there's only Vargas left. Once we kill Vargas, the next group of enemies is spawned. And that's when the luck aspect, as I keep saying, comes into play. Because Altemuller has Gale, and that creates a lot of luck in this fight. Because if Altemuller activates Gale, you know, when he's attacking, he attacks, he Gales, he attacks a second time, which can kill off a lot of targets, in fact. Which is another reason why we bring Vargas. Because Vargas, as a tank, his superhuman bravery talent will keep him alive through things no other tank can take. In any case, let's finish off Vargas. And then we begin dealing with the next group of enemies. Here we are. So, here we go. Alright. So now, the next group is coming up. And Leon charges forward with Chivalry. It's actually kind of annoying because... Oh, yep. There's the Gale that I mentioned. Alright, so first thing, let's talk about Leon briefly. 1626 attack and 736 attack Guardian Cavalry. Basically nothing can survive that. So I need Chivalry to wear off, which is why I'm retreating back. In terms of positioning, let's turn on Danger Zone. So I can put Bernhard right here. I can put Leon all the way over here. Doesn't matter because he has Chivalry to attack any target he needs to attack. And Liana, I will leave, I guess, safely beside Bernhard. On the right, this is the dangerous part because of what I mentioned about Altemuller having Gale. Well, in this case, because Gale activated once, it gives Ringu's Leon the opportunity to kill him. So Gale activated at the wrong time. It's only if he can attack and then Gale activates that things becomes messy. Since it activated a turn early, you know, Leon has an easy time taking out Altemuller, who's completely isolated. In any case, Leon charges up, and now his Chivalry buff is gone. His attack has now dropped to 1106 and 500. So now it's much more manageable. So I'm going to attack. Begin with Chivalry. And then Assault. He's down to 1600 hit points. Now this is the slightly annoying part because it's fine. Okay. I am going to try to use Bernhard to crush him. So, Shield Bash, so that he doesn't do any damage. And nope. Could not kill him. He's left at 736 hit points. Which is actually okay, because I end up having to waste a gain. But what I can do here is block the path. Because Leon is stunned, he can't move, which means his heavy cavalry can't do anything. So, things worked out. Of course, it would have been better if I had left Leon here, then I wouldn't have to waste the gain, right? But what I was thinking was, by moving back, if this Leon dies, then I can send my Leon charging in to kill off this cavalry general. So that was a mistake, but nonetheless, things are okay. This one's playing out differently because of Altemuller's Gale activating early. So, here we go. Ooh. I no longer have a gain, which is a hassle. But Vargas can protect against the heavy cavalry. So... well, I guess my Leon kills his Leon. Taking a ridiculous amount of damage doing so. Wow, I truly did not expect that much damage. Well, let's leave my Leon there. I'm going to faction buff right in front of him. Because I know my Bernhard can take at least one hit. Let's see. Well, let's apply prayer like this, so it affects Vargas. And I was just giving Ringu a message to tell him to send Vargas to tank the heavy cavalry. Which he just shifted. Perfect. Alright, so the defense is going well. With Altemuller out of the picture early, things have actually become easier. And now, yep. So, Bernhard tanks the heavy infantry hits, and swap positions. So, yeah, this should be fine. 1300 attack, yeah. I believed in that attack value, which did its job. Let's heal up Leon. Alright, and then Ringu just needs to kill this other cavalry. And then we can wipe out this Digos guy, and then after that it's dealing with the last wave. So, yeah, the hardest part is absolutely Altemuller. But if you pull back properly with Vargas and so on, then you're safe against them. The first battle showed what happens when Altemuller does not activate Gale at all, and in this battle shows what happens if Altemuller activates Gale once, early. I'm still trying to create a video of when Altemuller activates Gale when he attacks the first time, and then attacks the second time, but you only play this map 4 times a week, so it's kind of hard to create that third scenario as well. In any case, I'll continue to try to record these, and try to create that scenario to demonstrate it. Now this is interesting. He used again. Ah, I guess his Leon has all his skills. Oh no, it doesn't have. It does not have 1,000 hooves. But with that, Digos is dead. And it only leaves the last 3 enemies then. And this last wave is the annoying one, because Bernhard needs to be in position to stun Egbert. Ooh. Oh, let's I guess move up. Here we go. Last group of enemies. And here they come. Not quite in range yet though. So, my faction buff next turn, so I'm going to hold back. Well, the question is whether to faction buff or attack, and I think if I get the opportunity to do attack, I will. Here they come. Alright. Ooh. Well, we can still continue to move back. So I might as well, because I might as well wait for the faction buff. And the important thing is, how far can Egbert meteor? It has a huge radius, but it only has 3 range, right? 3 range, but I guess 4 radius? So means 1, 2, 3. I could actually retreat back, which is what I'm going to do. So we'll faction buff. And just ready up for the attack. That's interesting. Not what I expected Ringu to do at all, but okay. To be fair, we don't need Vargas anymore, so suiciding Vargas to do some extra damage is not necessarily wrong. The problem now is I can't get into range to attack Egbert. Oh well. We'll kill the infantry anyways. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that did more damage than I expected. Ooh. And guess I'll position like this. This meteor is going to hurt. But I think Liana has a gain. Yep. So the again will let us kill off Egbert. there we go. Alright, Egbert's gone, leaving only Bernhard, who cannot... There's no way he can defeat all our characters. It's just not possible. Although I'm sure Bernhard will do us quite a bit of damage. Ooh. Prayer up. I'm sure Ringu's Liana will apply healing as well, so that we get the maximum possible damage. Oh, Chivalry instead. Okay, that works as well. And 1,000 hooves for the finish. Alright. So this is two different versions where Altemuller activated Gale once and Altemuller did not activate Gale at all. And hopefully I can get another version where Altemuller activates Gale at a better time. So that's it for the joint battle on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'll try to get another cop version next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. And on that note, Nitro out.